Welcome back to the Tidarium Hangar. Happy, what is today? Thursday? And today I want to talk to you about the Hasbro Pulse fan stream G.I. Joe June, which was canceled. So, the fact that it's canceled, you're just left to people like me that look all over the interwebs for the truths, the facts, and know exactly what's going on. So let me tell you, instead of Hasbro tell you, what's coming up. Coming up. Alright, so today we were supposed to carry on with the Ultra Deluxe 30th Anniversary Police Officer with Riot Gear, and they did not allow me to buy this. In fact, the fact they canceled live stream is the only reason I even know it exists. And I have to say, probably the best of these anniversary edition figures that they've made, if that's what this truly is. But you know what? This is more than that, by the way. It is an actual homage to a link between this and Cops and Crooks. It's an homage to what G.I. Joe Classified started as and transferred into, and it's fantastic. Hold on a second.
You've got mail.
Hold on a second. I got an email. I got a job opportunity in California. $150 a day. I have to go to California. Do what? No. I'll make more than that doing this. Well, maybe not, but it's more important. Here's the thing. I don't understand why this figure did not go up for pre-order today. All the other stuff I'm going to talk about went up for pre-order, but I don't get it because this figure is awesome. I have not bought any of these anniversary editions, but this is a clear connection to Cops and Crooks, a beloved toy line from the 80s that Hasbro refuses to bring back. Hasbro hates it, and Fresh Monkey Fiction tries to revive it, but at the end of the day, look at them side by side. Now, nobody's told me why this figure didn't go up for pre-order. I watched ABC News. David Muir didn't tell me why this didn't go up for pre-order. I don't understand. Nobody has explained this. So I got to fill in the gaps and make it up myself. It's simply because of the fact that it was too expensive. But wait, hold on a second. Long Arm's a very expensive figure in the vintage line. Hard to get complete. Maybe they just don't think it's going to sell well because Starduster is a $400 vintage figure. And Starduster is collecting dust. Tens of thousands of them in the warehouse. Collecting dust right now. Oh, for the same reason, they are charging too much for Starduster. He should have been a standard $25 figure, not $35. And this guy should also be $25.
You've got mail.
Huh. Hold up. I got another email. You'll be working overnight, and it's very physical. We will provide hotel accommodations during the day. Hotel accommodations during the day? Weird. Now, this is a really good-looking figure. I really wished I would have bought it, and it has a second link to Cops and Crooks toy line. A second link. Like, you could make multiple figures out of this. You see, there's this other figure called Barricade, and sort of shares a little bit of, like, that Steel Brigade look with the face mask, but at the same time shares the Riot Shield with this figure that Hasbro clearly wanted to make and clearly wanted to put out. And for just the fact they're overpricing their products, they didn't put this figure out. I mean, they didn't tell me why, so I have to guess. So I'm guessing it's overpricing the product. Still, I could have made a Barricade figure. I could have 2 6-inch Cops and Crooks knocked out, checked off the list, only 17 more to go. Now, you see, Figure Realm actually lists Barricade as the #1 figure on their site. It is the top head honcho guru of the greatest figure made in the toy line. Or They're just going in alphabetical order. Shout out to Ken at Toy Connections for creating this video. He has no idea I'm making this video or even showing you that he made a really good connection here. But he made a really good connection between the G.I. Joe Classified itself and Cops and Crooks, because in the original, like Michael Mercy pointed it out, that on the card backs, that Checkpoint is a descendant of Beachhead, but in Classified, the size and scaling makes more sense. Alright, so what else is left that's up for pre-order? Well, there's this bat. I did pre-order this. I tried my darndest to pre-order a Cop. Support the blue. All my friends on the force. I mean, I gotta talk to them about this, but they don't really care because they don't collect. But this is really the same old thing we got with slight color variations, some slight detail differences. But if you've got an army of these, you're scratching your head wondering, why should I get this? Well, because a vintage bat costs you $369. If you want to get a vintage one, on this card bag, this will be $25. Next up, I did not capture any footage of this. This was ridiculous. So when I went to go get an Awe Striker, and I said, oh, AW Striker is 653 million times more important than a Vamp. I sold both my Vamps, and I could not believe how many hundreds of dollars people paid me for that thing. I was like, what? You want to pay me how much? Take my first Vamp. Oh, you want to beat that? Take my second Vamp. Awe Striker is what I really wanted. And I criticized Hasbro in like 6 videos. Why didn't you make the massively superior Awe Striker? I gotta tell you this, my dad was into these dune buggies back in the day. So that meant to me, it was a mail order thing that I got. That meant something to me. And my dad's dead, so I'll never be able to talk to him again. The dune buggy thing is a thing. So I mean that's me personally. Other people like Vamps. I hate Vamps. I think they're terrible. I have a couple of them. I just don't care about them. I don't even display them. This, on the other hand, I have like 4 displayed. This is one of my favorite vehicles in Joe line, probably the top 5. And I definitely pre-ordered this. Now, when I started pre-order this, it has some sort of a bot check, and the bot check sucks. I don't have a picture of that, a screen grab of the stupid bot check, but I had to click and hold. And I did it 15 times. Then I changed the browser, and I did it once, and it worked fine. And then I ordered something else, the bat, and the bat was second. And then I had to do it like a few times. I realized if you just do it once and click off of it, it goes away and you just check out. So I figured out in the future, when there's something like Globulus or something that's really going to be important in the future, I mean, I'm actually going to be able to get it. I'm not going to have to be sitting here with my thumb in my rear 15 times with that stupid thing to try to get rid of bots. But I'm kind of glad this isn't really that popular because it's my favorite thing. So I'm glad I got it, and I don't need a Vamp. I really don't need a Vamp, and I bet they rerun it as Vamp 2 as a reissue. I gotta say, I got these pictures from his tank. They're far less efficient than TFW 2005, which is the most efficient in picture orientation and naming conventions. But here we go with Sergeant Slaughter, and what do we got here? Mercer version 1. Mercer version 2 is kind of wackadoodle too. It's kind of fun. I've collected all 499 of the 503 is where I'm at. And I gotta say, this version of Mercer is one I already had, but where's his standard gun? I mean, okay, he's got it, but it's kind of the wrong color. But it's okay. And Slaughter is sort of semi-part of the Warthog version of Slaughter, but not really. Slaughter version 3 came with the Warthog, but this seems to be the one they call the Instructor from, oddly enough, 2006. It's really weird released as part of a 2006 G.I. Joe convention. Heroes Unite in Orleans, Los Angeles exclusive Sergeant Slaughter and his Renegades carded set from the official G.I. Joe Collectors Club. Really odd. Now, I gotta say about the packaging, I don't like the 2-packs. I think Mercer looks good. It's a good looking figure. Glasses in G.I. Joe Classified are hit and miss. Some suck, some are okay. But Mercer looks good. The 2-pack leads me to believe that we'll get the next 2, which are like Taurus and Red Dog, in a 2-pack also. And that's not how everybody really likes to display their figures. And I have to say, I believe G.I. Joe Classified collectors between 45 and 50% keep them 100% sealed. And only about half the community opens them up and displays them and throws the trash around their plastic away. Next up, we got a G.I. Joe Troop Builder. Now, I'm going to stop for a second and say all this stuff was in stupid renders last week. I didn't bother because I had a 50-minute video in what I usually try to keep under 30 minutes. So I left all that out because I knew just next week we'll have it all in real form. This is real form here. And I'm okay with this. I'm going to tell you what I like about this. Well, first off, you can rebuild a few different characters from the first Lame 10. If you don't know what the first Lame 10 is, search Tidarium Hanger first Lame 10, and I explain to you why I really don't like 1982 figures, straight arms, so much. But with that, this is enticing because there's a few really good things. The weapons look right. You have different orientations. You can have the helmet with the face shield. So you can, there's a couple of characters use that. And then you can swap it out and have different skin tones, which is fantastic. All in one $25 package. That's really good. That is really good. And it's retro styled. So it's like, it's everything I would want. But let me just tell you this. This is supposed to be a troop builder. Troop builders sell out fast. This will probably go on clearance.
You've got mail.
Oh, hold on a second. I was going to finish this up. If you report immediately, you do not have to report any tax information. You'll be paid in cash. Very interesting. I still don't want to go to California. Leave me alone. How do I stop these things? Anyway, this is all that we have for these releases. I pre-ordered the AWE Striker and one bat. And that's it. I think that the Renegade 2-pack will go on sale like every other Sergeant Slaughter after. What Hasbro did to undercut Valaverse on Slaughter was a shady move. And a lot of the Valaverse collectors are just keeping the Valaverse and canceling the Hasbro stuff. And with that, this isn't even the best version that they could have made. So, I mean, really, there's a whole lot of things with that. The generic Joe Trooper will prove that Joe Troopers will not sell. They will not sell anything like a Viper. And the Bat, I guarantee you, if I had sales numbers, the Bat will double outsell that Joe Trooper. But let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Tidarium Hanger out.